Alright.
They're gonna replace this light bulb. I don't even know if they'll look at it, but so this is a little incandescent. We're gonna go to an LED. You want to turn the mast light on?
The mast what?
The mast light, or the anchor light? Yep,
Okay.
we're good. It works.
Back when you need me again.
Yep. And that's how you change a mast head light bulb. Like 57 feet in the air. Here's the marina where we stay. They're really swaying over there. I don't know if you can even see it, but how much their mast is moving. It's pretty calm, but most of it's boat wakes. So we're up at the mast top today. Again. I think this is the third time in like 2 weeks. And we are installing, I don't really actually know what the technical name is, but it's a little like halyard deflector. I can show you what it looks like. Sorry for the shaky camera. It's hooked to the forestay right now. So this is the halyard deflector thing. So this is gonna get bolted on right here, and it's gonna change the, I don't even know if you can see it. It's gonna change the angle, make it a little less, more angled as it pulls up the halyard. So we don't get halyard wrap. So that's what we're gonna do. Ooh. Let's see if I can get a better view of this. So I added this piece, and it keeps the halyard tucked up close to the mast, so that it doesn't pull right down the forestay, but it comes out and then there's a little bit of an angle, more like this, and that keeps it from wrapping around if the headsail is a little bit shorter. And if it is short, then you normally put an extension so that you get that nice angle so that you don't wrap it up. Alright, I'm getting down. I'm a little sore now. Here's the last navigational light that I need to switch to LED on the mast. So I still have the actual nav lights to switch, but and there's a 2-prong bayonet. I'll show you what one looks like when I'm down, but every single time I put these in, I always put them in so the poles are backwards. I don't know how it's possible, but every single time I get it, they're backwards. So these are the light bulbs that I was installing, and so there's a positive and a negative, but it doesn't tell you what one's positive and negative, and they're symmetric, so you can put them in backwards, and I get them backwards every time.
Once we had everything on the mast all set, the next step was to get all of the cockpit winches cleaned. We have 2 main sheet winches, 2 secondaries, and then the 2 big primaries that you can see here. They were in dire need of a lot of TLC.
Everything is greasy. Old, nasty grease. That's gross. All congealed grease. Right? Like cleaning off. Gotta pull these hex heads out. Alright. Appears to be metric. Clean all the congealed grease out. Just get the. No, it's not right. Alright, I got this lower plate off. And here's caked on grease for you. I don't think it's been cleaned in a couple of years. Probably longer. It's a lot of grease. Hey. So gross. So the paws are kind of sticky. They should spring really fast, and their spring still works. There's just a lot of congealed grease. So we can pull the paw out, and then you gotta be careful you don't lose the little spring that's in there. Now I'll get this winch fully serviced and get most of the grease off. Make it easier later on. Probably wash everything in acetone or gasoline to really clean it, but for the moment I just want to be able to spin. You can see a perfect grease prints from the spring.
The last two big projects we wanted to do before we took the boat out sailing was getting a UV cover on the jib. It didn't have to be perfect, it just had to be good enough. We're getting new sails before next season anyways, so it just had to provide enough protection that we weren't too concerned about the UV damage. This sail's pretty saggy anyways and definitely needs to be replaced. The other project was to get a stack pack made and lazy jacks for the main. With it just being Philip and I, there was no way that we were going to have a sail cover, and trying to keep everything all straight and get the sail on it was just, that was absolutely not going to work. So unfortunately we didn't take any videos of that, but Philip did a great job, and at some point you'll see it in our future videos. Once we got the sails on the boat, we tried twice unsuccessfully to take the boat out for a sail. Each time there was way less wind than was predicted, so we just kind of bobbed around like a cork, and it drove us both nuts, so we just turned around and motored back. The third time worked out perfectly. It was beautiful, absolutely awesome. Everything worked the way that it was supposed to, and here's some quick snapshots of that. Oh, poor Jack.